Hello and welcome back, friends. In this video I'm going to be sharing my plan with you on how I am going to maximize on my space to grow an insane amount of food in my fall garden. So here is how it all started. I was walking through the garden last night and then this happens. Look here, my people. I found some volunteer tomatoes in one of the bottles that I sowed some peas in, and found another one in this half a bottle right here. I recently took out one of those and planted it in here, and look at how it is growing. Look at the tomato plant. So today I'm going to be taking out this basil and this basil and a few of these. Well, no, nothing is in the middle of this one, so I'm going to plant one of the volunteer tomato in this, one in this, and one in this. All right, guys, so I transplanted another tomato there. And I also gave that basil plant a little trim. And I'm going to stick these pieces. Well, and I think I should stick them way up here. I might have to get the trowel to make the holes. Yeah, because I don't want to break off this piece of basil, you know. And the soil is feeling a little bit dense. It has not been watered for a few days now. Yeah, the rain keeps coming, but it only drizzled for a little while and then stopped. So the water did not penetrate the soil at all. All right, let me put another one over here. Basil and tomatoes, they are great companions for each other. Yeah, and I'm doing this to extend the life of the basil plant. I'm going to be doing the same thing over here. I have to ensure that everything is in line. So I have one here. You see how deep I am planting them? Very, very deep. So they can establish very strong roots. And here is the other tomato plant. I don't know what type of tomatoes they are, you know. I don't know. And I really don't care as long as I get tomatoes. Trust me. And I have so many other volunteer tomatoes coming up. Can't wait to see what they are. Now, where are the bottles I just retrieved? Yeah, here they are. So I'm going to put a bottle over this. So tomorrow, God's willing, if the sun comes up, it would not penetrate the tomato plant directly and kill it. That is what I did with the first one. And it is growing okay. All right, now here is the other tomato plant, but I already have 2 pieces of propagated basil here, so I'm just going to cover this one as well. And I have already watered the area. All right, so I'm doing this video because I want you all to see when I transplanted the tomatoes. So when they get big and I'm doing my harvest, you will all see how far they are coming from. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know what else I'm going to be planting in the containers with them. And for the record, today is August 13th, 2025. So guys, last night I didn't get the chance to show you where I planted the basils. I have one here. And here is the other one. So this is the one that I have been taking cuttings from for propagation. And I also took some pieces from this one last night. I'm going to be getting some more pieces from this one today to start some more plants, because I don't know what's going to happen with this basil. I should have carried out my little scissors. Yeah. So for this one, I'm gonna have to come out and get some pieces as well, but I'm going to get my scissors because I am not breaking them properly. Yeah, and this one as well. This one has already gone to seed, so there's not much that I can do with it. There's still a few pieces on it I can take off. I think this is a propagation from that one, and this is a propagation from it as well, and the other two pieces down there. And what I didn't remember, guys, is that I planted some black beans in this barrel right here. So I'm not going to allow the tomato to continue growing in this barrel, because I think somebody told me that if there's too much nitrogen in the soil, the tomatoes might not produce, and that is what happened to me recently. So I'm going to be taking out the tomatoes, the ones that I planted last night. They're not looking bad. They're not looking bad. So I'm going to be taking out all 4 of the tomatoes, and I am going to plant maybe 2 of them in this bucket and 2 in this one. And I might, should I take out the basils? Oh, I don't know if I want to take out the basils, you know. I'm going to let them stay. I'm going to let the basil stay. And I'm going to plant the tomatoes in here, and I'm going to get some marigold flowers to plant in front. Right here. There's one in there already, but it's falling over. And I'm going to be taking out this as well. And that is going to leave me with 3 tomato plants. So I guess I'm going to have to plant 1 in this, 1 in this, and God knows where I'm going to put the other one. God knows. Only if I can find another volunteer. Oh, so I actually have 3 in here. This one is just coming up. All right. I guess we're all even. All right now, my peeps. So because I do not want to waste any time, I went ahead and I have transplanted all of my tomato plants, and I also added some peppers and marigold flowers in these containers. I didn't even notice this pepper was putting out a little thing there to start giving fruit. But here they are. I have 2, 4, 6, and 8 tomato plants, and every single one of these containers have 2 marigold flowers in them and 2 peppers. And I also shredded some more cardboard to make some mulch, because I am not going to leave my soil naked. Because when this sun comes out, I'm telling you, baby, it is not a joke. It's not a joke when this sun comes out and starts to suck up all of the moisture out of these containers. And so far, the best mulch is the one that I've made from the cardboard. I really love it because very long lasting, and over time it is going to break down and then add some nutrients to the soil as well. I have to take my time and stretch it, you know, because I have 4 containers and a lot of things to do, and I cannot go inside to shred any more paper right now because the box was outside and it is moist. I have to wait until it is dried for me to shred more cardboard to mulch these containers. All right, so let me just go ahead and mulch the others and come back and show you. Okay, so these are now mulched. I am going to proceed by tying up this cantaloupe plant on my fence back here, because this cantaloupe plant has been growing for some time now. I think it was a volunteer, and every single time it puts out flowers, they fell off, and I don't get not even one fruit at all. I came out yesterday, I believe, with the intention of pulling it out, and I realized, because I thought this was a part of that one, and I noticed it was like 2 separate plants. So I pulled out this one, left that one. So I'm going to tie it up now to the fence, and I'm going to give it some compost and watch how it is going to grow to see if I can get a few fruits from this cantaloupe plant. Right now, peeps, so I have tied up my cantaloupe plant on the other side from where I said I was going to tie it up. So now, because the soursop leaves, they're hiding it, I'm going to cut off some of the soursop leaves so the plant can get a little bit more light. And these soursop leaves, they are not going to be thrown out. I am going to dry them to make tea. Did you all know that soursop leaves is a great anti-cancer plant? So if you're interested in getting some leaves, let me know. They're all here for sale. Not the plants though. I don't have enough plants to sell, but I can maybe send you all some leaves if you want them. So here's a cantaloupe plant now. There's one flower on there, and I'm going to put some compost in the bin to see if that can actually help it to finally produce some fruits. So here's a close-up look of the plant. There is a little flower there, and as you can see, there are some more coming out here. I've seen some of my friends successfully grown cantaloupe, but I am anticipating getting at least one little fruit so I can taste. And this morning, when I was cleaning up my refrigerator, I found a whole bunch of cantaloupe seeds that was hiding in the fridge. Well, not hiding, I actually put them there, but I didn't remember they were there. So I'm going to dry a few of them and try and sow some more seeds in one of these containers right here to see if I can get some cantaloupe. And this is what the root is looking like, just to show you how long this plant has been growing. Alright, so let me go and get the compost now and add some in here. I just have to capture this, guys, before I go. Look at this beautiful butterfly on the zinnia. Oh my gosh. If only it could just go on that flower on the cantaloupe plant, I would so appreciate it. Look at it. This is always a surreal moment for me, seeing the butterflies coming on the flowers. I just love to see it. Alright guys, so before I add the soil, I have some bags with some kitchen scraps that I was going to throw into the compost bin. I'm going to throw it on the root of my cantaloupe plant. These are some fresh cabbage leaves and shrimp tails and some other stuff that I was going to throw in the compost down there. I'm just going to put them in this bin right here and then cover them with the compost. So what is in this bag? I think this is some orange peels or something. Because as I said, I cleaned my refrigerator this morning and there was so much stuff in there that needed to come out. I don't need this mango in there. This mango is not all. Alright, so let me now add the compost. And I'm going to add some more soil on top of this as well. Okay. Let's hope that this will do the trick for us. Oh, you know what? I think I should have pulled this down a little bit more. Wait, I don't want to break it, you know. Oh gosh, I don't want to break it. Alright, that's good. That is good. And I am most definitely going to be planting something else in this bin right here. Because this fall garden, you have to make up for everything that didn't produce for spring and summer. Everything that went bad for the past few months. I'm going to try and see if I can make up for it in the fall garden. Mighty God of Daniel, Jacob, Isaac. Look here. Tomato plant dry up. That's one of the reasons why I do not like to transplant things in the early morning. Yeah, this one is not looking so bad, but it's very dry. And this one is gone also. I lost 2 of the tomato plants out of the 8 that I transplanted this morning. So after I was done, I went inside to do some house chores because it got very hot. So I am now back outside to continue the work. And this is a papaya plant that I want to transplant. Now I believe recently y'all saw me sowing some black beans in this barrel right here. And because corns are heavy feeders, I am going to be sowing some more corns in here and in this one as well. I have been trying to grow some corns for probably a few months now, and the only one standing is this one right here, and it is not growing so fast. I don't know why. Well, maybe it's my fault because I have not been paying a lot of attention to it, and since I brought it all the way down here, that even makes it worse. So now let's pop. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I have these corns here. I don't know if I can actually take these off and put them in the ground. I'm going to try, but I have my corn seeds that I want to sow. I think I am going to try with these first and save my seeds. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to gently take these off and stuff them in the barrels. Ooh, I'm not even sure if this, look at this one, y'all. Oh yeah, it has a little root. All right, so let's get some of these planted in here. I don't remember where I planted the beans. I'm just going to use my finger to make some holes and plant the corns down in here. And I'm going to cram the barrels because corns, they are wind pollinated and they do need a lot to be planted in one area for them to be pollinated and provide corns. I really hope and pray that these ones will grow much better than the ones that I planted a few weeks ago. Yeah. As I said, they are heavy feeders, and the black beans will provide a lot of nitrogen to the soil as they grow. I do not have any squash that I want to plant. I do see some packs in my album say squash, but I don't think I have any. I think I sowed my last squash seeds maybe a few months ago, and none of them germinated. And the squash is something that I really don't like. Should I plant one in the middle right there, or should I save the middle section for something? I don't know. I'm gonna plant one right in here. Yeah, so let me get one of the little ones to plant. I should be counting them, you know. Yeah, I should be counting them so I can put the same amount in the other barrel. All right, so far I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. All right, so let's do 9, you all. I am going to do 9 per barrel, and if I have any left, I will just put them in the middle barrel down there. I wasn't even realizing that I was not taking off the little seedlings with the corns. Hey, Lord have mercy. Oh, I hope all goes well with these corns. I really hope and pray so, because man, I don't think I've ever successfully grown corns in my garden. It's like every time I grow corn, whenever it is time for it to be harvested, something always goes wrong. One time I remembered when I was growing some corns, I had to, I think a hurricane came or something. They fell over and I just lost all of them. All right, so I have 9 in here, and I'm gonna have to come and mulch this barrel, or else it's going to be trouble, or should I say problem. Let's get over here and add 9 corns in here as well. This one eggplant right here is fighting for its dear life. Fighting. It was in one of the white buckets and it was not doing anything at all. I took it out and it is still not doing anything. And y'all, look at the pieces of basil. I'm going to take them out and I'm going to take them over to where I have the other basils to see if I can save them, because there was too much sun on them today. That is why I really don't like transplanting things in the morning. Evenings, the best time to do your transplant, when the sun goes down. You all hear that? All right. So I am making the holes for the corns at least an inch deep, because if I was sowing the seeds, that is how deep. Oh gosh, I think I lost this one. That is how deep I would have to sow the seeds. High hopes for my fall garden, so that is why I'm going crazy with these seeds sowing right now. I have a few left, y'all. Look. Oh, and you know what, I just remembered something. I sowed corn seeds on this says July 7th, but it's actually August 7th. I made a mighty mistake. Before I put these here, I'm going to take out the basils to bring them to another place so I can save them. And as soon as I get some roots, I will bring them back over here. You know what, guys, I always love to follow my guts, you know. And this barrel, the soil in it doesn't look as good as the other 2 barrels, so I think I might have to amend the soil in this one. So I'm going to get some compost from another container to put in there first before I add my corns in this one. Alright, so this is some compost. Yikes. Let me dump out everything in there. I was at... Ooh! Guys, y'all look at that. All the worms and stuff. Can you all see that? Are they still alive? Look at them, people. Look at this. Mamma mia. Ooh. Lord have mercy. I hope I made the right choice by dumping this thing in here for my corns, because I really want to grow some nice sweet corns. All right, so let me get them in right now and show them to you all. All right, so I'm going to use my knife and I'm going to gently take them out one by one and then add them in here. Okay. Let me put this big one in the middle. In the middle. I should actually put that one in the back, you know, because I have 2 that's looking like they are the same height. Guys, look at this root. Look here. So today is the 14th or the 15th. I would have to check the date, but you know what, guys, on second thoughts, I am going to drop my Swiss chard before I water the corns. So when I'm done, I just water everything at the same time. I need to get these leaves out. in this container. I believe the last time I showed you some Swiss chard, I only had 4 seeds left in a pack. So I went out recently to the dollar store and I got 4 packs for I think $1.25 or $1.30. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be sowing a lot of Swiss chard seeds. Alright. The depth that they should be sowed is 3/4 inch. Alright. I have also been trying to grow sugar baby watermelons, and the ones that germinated over there in my germination station, they were battered down by the water, and when I transplant them they never made it. So 4 seeds in here. I have 2 here. I sowed 2 there, but I only see 1. 2 came up here and there's 2 here. So out of 8 I have 7 sugar baby watermelon seeds that germinated in my Vigo garden. And everything is still looking fine in here, apart from the thyme that looks as if they are not going to make it. But I have a solution for that. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is to sow some more sugar baby watermelon seeds. So if none of that 7 doesn't grow and give me any fruits, I guess I will have something else to count on. So I am going to... I keep forgetting to mend the beds, but guess what? I've always been adding organic matter in the containers. Oh, this looks like a piece of basil. I've always been adding organic matter, guys. So when I pull out old leaves of other plants and stuff like that, I will just drop them. So I'm gonna do just 2 in this, and maybe 2 in the end one down there. And I also have to make a trellis for them to grow on. You know what, I'm gonna do 2 in each hose just for security. So that means I have 4 in here, and I'm gonna put 4 in the other one down there. So that's 4. Add in the next 4. So I guess the cantaloupe is going to have some company, and I was also planning on sowing some more cantaloupe seeds, but I guess I can do the cantaloupe in the middle buckets right there. Yeah, and everything can share the same trellis. I really don't care. Yeah, I don't care. They have to learn to share. So let me just get a piece of the lattice now and add in a trellis right here for them to grow on. I guess I was going too fast, guys. I almost forget to water the seeds that I just sowed. Oh my gosh. Is that a shower? One of my black beans. 2 of my black beans. So guys, I think I'm going to take out the society garlics. I'm going to take them out because I need to relocate my lemon and my orange. And it's like every time I walk in this passage right here, it's like an obstruction. The society garlic, they are very easy to transplant and very easy to grow. Look at the roots. These white ones right here are the newest roots that was forming on them because I just recently put them in that container there. So I'm gonna be putting this set in this one, and the other one will be going in here. And then I'm going to put the lemon and the orange in the middle of these two barrels right here. Society garlic in. Now I have 4 burgundy okras that I'm going to transplant. How many did I sow? Don't remember. I don't know why I have July 7th on this, but it was supposed to be August 7th. So I'm going to be putting 2 in this bin and 2 in that one down there. And the okras are in. Here's the first one. Covering it up. Second one. And these are some juice bottles that I am using as mini greenhouses to protect the seedlings. And they're doing a mighty good job. So now I'm gonna have to mulch these containers as soon as possible. Once I have stuff down in there, I have to mulch it. And even if you do not have anything planted in your containers, you're supposed to mulch them so the sun will not deplete the soil of all its nutrients. Now in this one and this one, I am going to sow some cantaloupe. All right, so let me go and start making my mulch, and then I'll just let you know what I did afterwards. And I believed I have to give this pepper plant some banana juice because the leaves are yellowing. See this? They have a lot of yellow leaves on it. All right, so let me just go and finish what I have to do. Here are my cantaloupe seeds, people, still in the washroom. They are not fully dried, so I'm getting 6 of them to rush out in the garden now. So guys, it is the next day. Yesterday I went inside to cut the cardboard to make mulch. It got so late I couldn't come back outside. So I'm heading out now with the mulch that I made from the cardboard to mulch those containers. I'm going to be setting up that trellis that I'm gonna use this piece of white lattice to make, and also going to be sowing some cantaloupe seeds. I think I just showed you all. I got 6 of them. All right, where am I gonna put this? All right, so I'm gonna be working right here. Yep. So let me go ahead and mulch these barrels now. So the barrels are now mulched. All 3 of them. And here is the bins. This one and that one is all mulched. I have a little bit of the mulch left, and I added them in 4 containers with my rosemaries. And here is the trellis I made with the piece of lattice. It was not long enough, so I just put it in the middle section. I am pretty sure that if I have 2 cantaloupe plants or 3 or 4, they can hold on this. I could just train them to go in whatever direction I want them to go. Let's now take a look at some of the seeds that I sowed a few days ago to see how they are coming along with germination. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Seems to me like these babies are ready for fall. They are ready for fall. So I have mostly kales under there. Yep. What the heck is wrong with these 2? Oh Lord. All right, nothing is happening in here with my lettuce. What's going on? Yeah guys, so that's it for this video. I really gotta go get ready for work. Yeah, so I don't know if you all have started your fall garden as yet. Can you go ahead and share some of the seeds that you are going to be planting for fall? And how are you maximizing on your space? I just showed you I am trying to utilize every bit of space that I don't have anything in. And as I go along and grow along, I'm just going to be popping seeds all over the place. So if some of the seedlings don't survive, I can just pull up some of the things and plant them in other areas. Guys, I was rushing so much, I literally forget to sow the cantaloupe seeds. Totally forgot. Oh gosh, let me just go ahead and sow them right now. I'm going to sow 3 in this corner right here, and 3 in this corner right here. Don't even remember if I sowed some seeds in here. Let me drop 3, and that's it. Okay peeps, so it is not even 8 a.m. yet and I am already sweating. My gosh. So thanks a lot for coming along with me. I know this video is very, very long, but I really had to share with you guys my plans and how I was maximizing on my space to grow an insane amount of food for fall. Because as I said, what I didn't get to grow in spring and summer, the fall garden is going to be totally responsible now. Yeah. So I'll see y'all soon in another video. Bye bye.